A fascinating discussion about what can be achieved in terms of sustainability and also what improvements will be available in the future. One phrase that stands out is the most efficient transfer of energy into power, something that Cummins has spent its entire history working towards. Another is building the world we all want to live in, very Volvo. Then from Trimble, transforming the way the world works, all very aspirational, and a real sense that with the need to place sustainability centre stage, their time has come. For many people, the classic definition of sustainability reads, sustainability is all about fulfilling the needs of current generations without compromising the needs of future generations. Jeremy, I'd like to start with you and ask you if you agree with that overview.
Yeah, I agree with the definition and the overview. I think most probably would. I think it's more about how do you get there, right? You got to somehow protect that future, but also account for the needs of the current, right? And of course, there's a cost, right, to be green. There are technology limitations that exist today. Those are all things that have got to be balanced as we think this through. I think there are things that we could do today from a practical perspective that are actually pretty easy. A lot of this equipment is in the field 10, 20, maybe 30 years on the upper end. And the stuff that's, been released in the last decade or so, or even the last few years, is just a lot more efficient and more friendly from an environmental perspective. There are other things like HVO fuels and different things coming around that are drop-ins and could be done easily today where they're available. Definitely some scalability challenges and other things there. And then, one of the things that I've, kind of been pushing for a while, idle management, I still think there's a lot of untapped potential there. We did just a random test, to be honest with you, not intentionally looking for any specific site or operating requirement on a wheel loader that we put a kind of a makeshift stop-start system on. And I think just through their normal operation, depending on the day, they were like 30 to 45% idle time. And if you back that into what that means in wasted fuel and unnecessary emissions, it was 15 to 20% or so fuel economy that they could have gained just by turning that on. From a Cummins perspective, I think our role is really all about converting energy into power and having that portfolio of solutions, because there's going to be different customers, different applications, different use cases where different things are going to make sense. So from our perspective, we want to make sure we've got that portfolio available at the right time and really just kind of helping those customers along that journey. So if some of them are in slices of the market where they're ready for something today, that's great. Other ones are kind of at that spot in the journey where they're more thinking through what they need to do and looking for a thought partner. So we kind of position ourselves in that way when thinking about sustainability.
Some really positive comments there, I think. Thank you, Jeremy, for that. Henrik, do you agree? If we go back to the statement, sustainability is all about fulfilling the needs of current generations without compromising the needs of future generations. It's a really interesting statement in itself, don't you think, Henrik?
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree to that. And going back to my company, Volvo Construction Equipment, we have our head purpose is actually building the world we want to live in. And I think it's a great purpose for our company, that building the future for future generations in the right way. And I think it makes people going to work and feeling it's not only, so to say, for salary and those things. It's actually to do something for the human beings for the future. So I think absolutely it makes sense.
Dietmar, what's your opinion about this with this overview?
Yeah, no, I think I completely agree. And, for us, we actually found our entire sustainability initiatives around that statement at Trimble. And what we see it really is indistinct from Trimble as a company. We'll talk about that more in the, later in the conversation. But really for us, it's about driving productivity and efficiency gains that we want to see in society overall. And as a technology company, we have this opportunity to both focus on what Jeremy and Henrik were talking about, like immediate things we can do today, drive productivity efficiency today, and find innovations to do that even more so in the future. So what we see it as is, transforming the way the world works towards a sustainable future.